Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So I think we all know by now that the Philadelphia 76ers have interest in acquiring Damian Lillard. But the only bad thing about it is it might take a lot to get him. They might have to trade Maxey, they might have to trade Harden too. It might take a lot to get him, so I can see why the 76ers they don't want to do it. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a what if the Philadelphia 76ers trade for Damian Lillard. So if we look at the trade here, I know it seems like a lot, but I'm going to try and get through this the best way possible. So, we are sending James Harden over to the Los Angeles Clippers because we all know the Clippers have a genuine interest in James Harden. And we're also sending Tyrese Maxey over to the Portland Trail Blazers as well as Tobias Harris. So, Tobias Harris, I don't think the Blazers really have a small forward other than Thibault. And we're also sending PJ Tucker over to the Clippers as well. We're also sending a first-round pick over to the Clippers and a couple seconds to the Blazers, but the Clippers are trading Terrence Mann to the Blazers. We are getting Norman Powell. Robert Covington is heading over to the Blazers, and we are also getting Nicholas Batum. And then the Clippers are trading a couple, one pick to us and one pick to the Blazers. And the Blazers are trading Damian Lillard to us and Keon Johnson to us as well. So I know it seems like a lot, but all that matters is we got James Harden out of here, Tyrese Maxey, and Tobias Harris, and we acquired Damian Lillard, Keon Johnson, and Norman Powell. And we also acquired Nicholas Batum. So what I did, since I really don't want to start Nicholas Batum, I moved Paul Reed to the power forward position. We will fix the contracts once we get to the regular season. I know Mo Bamba's on a 2-year deal, but he actually signed for a 1-year minimum, which we'll fix the contract once we get to the season. Don't worry. So, this team right now, we have the best duo in the league right now with Damian Lillard and Joel Embiid. We got Norman Powell going down. He's 30 years old. He's kind of declining. Patrick Beverly going down. Keon Johnson going up. Daniel House. So it's not great, but I'll go ahead and deal with it for now. We're going to go ahead and advance to the season. The rotation is Damian Lillard, DeAnthony Melton, Norman Powell, Nicholas Batum. They want to start Nicholas Batum, which I just can't do that. We're going to go ahead and start Paul Reed, or we can start Bamba, but I'm going to go ahead and start Paul Reed. So, Paul Reed, Joel Embiid, Nicholas Batum, Mo Bamba, Montrezl Harrell, Patrick Beverly, and we got Keon Johnson out of the rotation, which I don't know if giving Nicholas Batum 28 minutes is the most smartest thing to do. So, I'm going to put that down to like 15. I'm probably going to put him like down a little bit. And I'm going to give Bamba probably like 29 minutes. Let's see we can do here. We probably have enough minutes to put somebody else in rotation. I'm gonna go ahead and flex this out as much as I can. Our bench depth is pretty bad, so Patrick Beverly will go ahead and give him about 20 or 19 minutes, and we'll give Nicholas Batum like 15. We can give like one person like 2 more minutes, and I'll go ahead and give that, I guess, to Paul Reed. So yeah, that's the rotation. And now I know it's not great, but I'll see you guys at the trade deadline to try and make a trade to improve this team as the best we can. But before we go ahead and advance to the new season, we are going to have Joel Embiid mentor Paul Reed. I want Paul Reed to be one of the best role players out there. I want him to be so good, so we're going to have Joel Embiid mentor him. So this should be very, very good, and this should really, really work here. I put a couple badges on him, and this should work. So should Joel Embiid mentor Paul Reed? Yes, this should work very, very nicely, and now we're going to simulate to the trade deadline. A playing team. So after acquiring Damian Lillard, we ended up being a playing team. So as expected, we're not as good, so we don't really have any depth. So going to our player stats, 34, 5, and 8 from Damian Lillard. So Dame was in the MVP conversations. He was, I'm telling you. So Damian Lillard really out here balling out. That's good to see. They're 23 and 10 from Embiid, 14 from DeAnthony Melton, 12 from Norman Powell, 11 from Montrezl Harrell, 9.7 from Paul Reed, 8 from Mo Bamba, 3 from Nicholas Batum, 3 from Patrick Beverly, and 1.5 from Daniel House. So here we go. Gotta play the Raptors in the play-in. We all know they lost Fred VanVleet because Fred VanVleet got paid. So they got Dennis Schroeder, OG Anunoby, Scotty Barnes, Pascal Siakam, Jakob Poeltl, Gary Trent Jr., Precious Achiuwa, Chris Boucher, Jalen McDaniels, Toronto Banton, and Otto Porter. So here we go. We beat the Raptors, and we do not. We gotta play the Detroit Pistons now. They have Kate Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, Boyan Bogdanovic, Marvin Bagley, Jalen Duren. They got the same team. They traded for Monte Morris. But can we beat the Detroit Pistons? And yes, we do. So we're in the playoffs, but it's not going to be any better because we got to play the Atlanta Hawks. You know, I know how good they are in 2K. Got the same exact team, but no more Doc Hollis. So we go. We might honestly get swept, and we do get swept as expected. The Hawks are just too good in 2K. So after acquiring Damian Lillard, we go ahead and lose, but the Clippers do lose in the second round as well with this team. They had a pretty good team. They're starting Kenyon Martin. I like that addition. James Harden, Paul George, like. I guess the Clippers ain't never gonna win a championship. But here we go. Hawks and Thunder. OKC win a championship. MVP Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Player retirements. We got Chris Paul, Al Horford, Rudy Gay, Mike Conley, Thaddeus Young, and Jeff Green all retiring. So going into the draft lottery here, I don't expect us to have any picks in the draft, honestly. So we have really no future ahead of like Paul Reed, since we went ahead and traded Tyrese Maxey. So we got to do second, so that's something to add some young talent. Nick Nurse is our, we're going to keep him as our head coach. We'll go ahead and hop into the draft. Which in the draft, I'm going to go ahead and take Robert Dillon here. And with our other pick in the draft, pick 51, we got AJ Mitchell here. I want to draft like a forward. So let's see what small forwards here. And I don't see any. We could necessarily move one. But I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, it's only 3 of them. Harrison Ingram. Why not? It's a D+ overall. What do we got to lose? 68 overall. I guess we'll go ahead and sign the both of them. So welcome to the team, you two. And here we go. We're gonna decline the team option. Or, I mean, we're going to accept James Springer and Keon Johnson. Qualifying offers, not anybody I'm too concerned about, but I'll go ahead and extend the highest overall. And here we go. So we're going into free agency. We got the bird rights. Anthony Melton, Cork Bonds, which he recently requested a trade. Did not get his wish though in Daniel House. So definitely 100% Anthony Melton. I'm bringing him back here on that $8 million 3-year deal. So welcome back to the team, Anthony Melton, and he is 100% re-signing with us. We're gonna get Anthony Melton locked up here. I'll renounce these guys, to be honest. Montrezl Harrell, honestly, I'm not too concerned about him. He's not the same player as he was before, so I'm just go ahead and get Anthony Melton on the team. Only thing I care about right now. And Harden is a free agent, so the Clippers did not extend him. He's looking to go to like the Magic or the Raptors. The Raptors is actually a very interesting fit for James Harden here. But we went ahead and he brought back Anthony Melton, which Mo Bamba. I don't know if we can bring him back, but Bamba, let's see if we can afford him. We didn't renounce him, I don't think so. And I don't think he's going to accept this. We couldn't necessarily wait until day 12, and yeah, he declined the $2 million. So, gonna have to look for a new backup center. We couldn't necessarily move Paul Reed there, but we need to find a new power forward, though. So, don't really have any depth to make a trade. We could go ahead and sell like a Jonathan Isaac, which he is getting off from the Toronto Raptors, so the Raptors just want everybody. So, we're gonna go ahead and offer Isaac a contract, and hopefully he'll sign with us instead of the Raptors. So, we're gonna offer him this, a player option, sure. Jonathan Isaac, who are you signing with? So, and he is gonna sign with us instead of the Raptors. So he goes to less money, and we go ahead and get Jonathan Isaac to be our power forward. Don't know if he's gonna start, but for now we're just gonna have him start. So Paul Reed, I would love to start him. He's gonna have to come off the bench here. He goes up as a center, so that's very good. So yeah, Jonathan Isaac on Powell. Definitely want to upgrade like the shooting guard, the small forward position. Well, we don't really have any money. We could sell like a Taurean Prince, which recently got signed with the Lakers. So we need another wing for sure. So gonna go ahead and sign Taurean Prince or Kelly Olynyk is interesting. Both want a minimum, so I'm gonna sign them both here. So Kelly Olynyk and Taurean Prince, welcome to the team. I'm kind of surprised they asked me for a minimum. So we get Kelly Olynyk here. We also get Taurean Prince for a minimum. I feel like he was an absolute steal, and that should be fine. I'm gonna sign a backup point guard just in case. So Jordan Goodwin, Kyle Lowry, Desmond Jr. Or we couldn't necessarily. So how many players we have on our team right now? 12. So we should be fine. We got 2 qualifying offers coming back, so we can sign one more player just to make sure. But I like what we have for now. I'm gonna leave it the way it is. But at the deadline, I'm gonna try and package up Norman Powell and Taurean Prince to see what we can get here. We couldn't. I don't want to trade Paul Reed though. So right now, I'm just gonna go in the trade finder, Jaden Springer and Keon Johnson. See what pops up. See if a small forward pops up. So DiVincenzo is in a first round pick. Is interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and not do anything. I would like to bring back Mo Bamba, but he's just asking for too much out of our price range. So I'm gonna wait until day 12 to see if Mo Bamba is still here. We still have the right stems, so we're not gonna renounce that. So day 12, we're on day 12. So Mo Bamba, you are still out here. So what do you? Okay, so 2 million. Don't know if Mo Bamba agrees to this, and he does not. So we can't get Mo Bamba back. Unfortunate. I'd love to add another center on this team just to make sure. So let's see what we can get here. So Thomas Bryant, another Lakers center. Brendan Wofford, he recently got waived. Jermichael Green, we couldn't necessarily bring back. Modric Harold on minimum. Garuba's here. But like a Charles Bassey, which recently got waived, if we can bring in Bassey to a minimum, and he does not agree, so we can't bring in Bassey. So I guess I'll go ahead and sign like a Gabriel here. So winning Gabriel, he is small, but welcome to the team, I guess. Got our qualifying offer back. Player progression. Joel Embiid is up. Dame still had to go down. Paul Reed. We definitely need a third player next to Joel Embiid and Damian Lillard because this is not gonna work really. So at the deadline, I'll try and make a move. I'll try as hard as I can. We couldn't last year. I tried. We're gonna try as hard as we can to make a move. Uh-oh, so Norman Powell is down to a 74. He progressed down bad. So this is not looking good here. Olenek, Winian, and Keon Johnson, Paul Reed is our bench. Yeah, they want to start Torian Prince, which was our original small forward. Yeah, it was. So 100% I'm stopping at the deadline to improve this team in any way possible because this is not going to work. No, I did not expect the Washington Wizards to agree to this trade, but they did. I promise you, I did not have I did not have trade of right on. You can even see it right now. This is my first thing to it. Here we go. The trade is Kyle Kuzma for Norman Powell, James Springer, and a first round pick in 1 second. These guys have absolutely no trade value. It's like the only thing that has 2-star value is the first round pick itself. So we get Kyle Kuzma on the team. A very good starting small forward on the team. He can make a huge impact even as a role player. Definitely want to upgrade that shooting guard position. So if we throw like Keon Johnson and D'Anthony Melton in there, what pops up? I want to see. Is there a point guard that pops up? Also could trade Isaac right now, but we'll see right now. But I don't want to change our team too much. So Melton, Keon Johnson, Taylor Horn Tucker. That is interesting here, but here we go. See what we can get. Gabe Vincent and Jalen Hood-Schifino. I don't see why the Lakers would do that, though. Or we could get Dennis Schroeder. He's a pretty good backup point guard. Could trade him later down the line. But this is the last year of his contract, and I don't want to extend him and trade him again. So, like, it's gonna... We can get Terrence Mann, which he was recently involved in trade for us. I don't know if that'll make sense. So, either we can get Taylor Horn-Tucker or Malik Beasley. We have to give up a first-round pick. It's 1-star value, though. Or we can go ahead and acquire those other guy, Gabe Vincent, Jalen Hood-Schifino. I mean, maybe the Lakers do this so they can get off of Gabe Vincent's contract, and Jalen Hood-Schifino ends up being a bust, and then they want to trade him. So this couldn't necessarily make sense. But we won't have a shooting guard after that. We can move Hood-Schifino there, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna let it play out, and I'm gonna see you guys. Or let's see if we can throw Jonathan Isaac and Keon Johnson in a trade. So let's see what happens if we can do that. What offers come up at me? So nothing I'm really liking. Miles Bridges. I mean, no, I'm not going to do that. So, yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. SGA is your MVP. We just made a video. I was going to Oklahoma City Thunder rebuild a couple days ago, so make sure to check that out. Rookie of the Year, DJ Wagner. Sixth man is Ben Simmons. AD, Killian Hayes. And Coach of the Year is Quinn Snyder. So here we go. We are the third seed in the East, so very, very good here. We got to play the New York Knicks. Brunson, Quentin Grimes, Archie Bear, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, Emmanuel quickly. Ball. Look like they signed him in free agency. Josh Okogie, Dante DiVincenzo. We almost traded for him. Dustin Edwards, Donovan, Jericho Sims. So here we go. Going into our player stats, we got 33 points from Damian Lillard. Also, 4 assists and 4 rebounds and 9 assists. So Dame will just keep doing this, man. He's just too good in 2K, it looks like. Or probably just on this team. We got 23 and 10 for Joel Embiid, 15 from Kyle Kuzma, 11 from Paul Reed, 11 from D'Anthony Melton, 8.5 from Torian Prince, 8 from Kelly Olynyk, 8 from Jonathan Isaac, 5 from Winning Gabriel, 5 from Keon Johnson. So here we go. Gotta play the New York Knicks, like I said. So we're gonna go game by game. So game 1 we take 28 and 27. Game 2 we also take 37 and 10 from Damian Lillard, 19 and 12 from Joel Embiid, 18 from Keon Johnson off the bench. So thank goodness I did trade him. He's pretty good, looks like. They do take game 3 here. 31 from Emmanuel quickly, 38 from Joel Embiid, and they do tie it up. So they force we're going into a game 5 here. Let's see who go, or for a game 6. Let's see who takes game 6, is what I meant to say. So, the New York Knicks, it's looking like they are gonna go ahead and just blow us out here in game 6. So, they take the 3-2 lead on us, which is not great. 32, 28, 24. Then even Mitchell Robinson at 23 and 18. So, goodness gracious. Oh, we forced a game 7, which is pretty nice, but can we go ahead and win a game 7? Hopefully we could, so let's see what happens here. It's a back-to-back scoring game, and the New York Knicks have the lead going to the halftime, and yeah, it's looking like the Knicks are going to win game 7, so not great at all. We do come back at the end by 1 point, but it's a little, or 2 points, a little too late for that. So we get eliminated. Not great, like Dame and Joel Embiid are just going to keep going down more. Overall, it's not going to look good. Thunder, back-to-back champions. Shea, just keep giving me Finals MVP. So, Brooke Lopez, Russell Westbrook, and Kevin Love are the ones to retire this year. So here we go into the draft lottery. We might even not have a pick this draft. I'm just gonna check real quick to see. We might have a couple seconds though. I traded our most valuable pick, so we got pick 30 in the draft. So that's nice, I guess. We necessarily could throw Melton and pick 30 to see what pops up. Let's do this here. Melton and pick 30. So Taylor on Tucker once again. They want to give me Tucker so bad. So yeah, I don't know what I was expecting with this pick. The Nets were offering me pick 13, but I don't want that. Well, we couldn't necessarily get pick 13 and trade it for a shooting guard, but I don't want to do that. We'll see what happens right now. So heading into the draft here, I'm just going to go ahead and draft. Don't really care about it anymore. So pick 30, if we can go ahead and draft someone really nice here that develops, that's good value. So Jaleel Duncan, Dallas Thomas. I'm going to draft the best player here, and that is Dallas Thomas. So welcome to the team, Dallas Thomas. And we're going to go ahead and sign his rookie contract. So welcome to the team, Dallas Thomas. Team player options, don't really care about these guys. Here we go, qualifying offers. Once again, don't really care. But we willing to bring it back Keon Johnson. He played pretty good in the playoffs, so Keon Johnson will come back with his qualifying offer. So I don't want to just run it back here. We're gonna make a trade. I'm gonna try and throw Isaac. I'm gonna try and trade Isaac and Melton to see what pops up. I'm gonna get a trade done. So I just went ahead and pulled off a very, very good trade here for a shooting guard that I feel like he fits our team perfectly here. So we went ahead and traded for Herbert Jones. We traded D'Anthony Melton, Robert Dillon, and 2028 first round pick and a second for Herbert Jones. So very, very decent trade here. I really like that, Herbert Jones. I feel like we need some defense. We get that perfectly from Herbert Jones, and he's still a little young, so hopefully he'll develop more. So we got Dame, Herbert Jones, Kyle Kuzma, Jonathan Isaac. I still want to trade Isaac. Our power forward position was never good since the video started, so still want to trade Isaac for something, but we'll see at the moment. We just need to bring back our players. So Keon Johnson is the only person we have the bird rights to, so we might have to fill out our roster here. So we need backups. We need a backup shooting guard, small forward, and everything but center is fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and get a backup shooting guard. So Malik Beasley, Derek White is up here, and I feel like that'll be the perfect addition. So Derek White off the bench actually makes too much sense to get. So Derek White, welcome to the team. Just gonna go ahead and bring in Derek White here. I feel like we're gonna have to match Smith's contract offer. So all of them don't have the bird right to him, so it's basically impossible to bring him back here. So we're just gonna re-sign Derek White. Keon Johnson is still on the team. We're not gonna announce him yet. We're gonna give Keon Johnson, or he can come in his qualifying offer. I want to give this money to another player. So we got Derek White off the bench to back up Herbert Jones. So our shooting guard position is very, very deep here. Keon Johnson will come back. We need a backup small forward. So T.J. Warren, Najee Marshall. I like the sound of Najee Marshall. So we're bringing in two New Orleans Pelicans players, Herbert Jones and Najee Marshall. Welcome to the team. You guys will most likely Herbert Jones will start. Najee Marshall will come off the bench. So backup point guard, that is figured out. Just in case, I'll grab a power forward. We can bring back Olynyk. I don't want to bring in someone like too big. I'll go ahead and bring in like a Brissett. I don't know if he'll go up overall or not. So like Derek Yeti Watanabe will go ahead and bring it to a minimum. Then Keon Johnson will be back with his qualifying offer. So Keon Johnson is back on his qualifying offer. Player progression, Dame goes up. So it looks like Dame just doesn't go down so overalls. I guess he'll be good forever. So Herbert Jones is up. Keon Johnson's up to a 77. Love to see it, and everyone else is the same. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Hope we can make a good playoff push or a good regular season. We'll see. We're the second seed in the East here, going to our place. We got 27 from Joel Embiid with 12 rebounds, 26.5 from Dame. 16 from Kyle Kuzma, with 10 from Paul Reed, 9.5 from Derek White, 9 from Keon Johnson, 7 from Herbert Jones, with 2 steals, which is great. 7 from Jonathan Isaac, 5 from Najee Marshall, 1 from Dallas Thomas. So we have to play the Boston Celtics. They got rid of Jaylen Brown, so here we go. Simulate current round against them, and we do. They took 3-1 lead on us. And we do force a game 7. And we do finally get out of the first round. And now I'm going to play the Raptors. Lonzo Ball, they got Jaylen Brown, great dick. Marvin Bagley, Miles Turner, Jakob Poeltl, Isaiah Jackson, Dennis Schroeder. Okay, pretty good team in Toronto, actually. So here we go. So the Hawks, hopefully we don't have to play them. Hopefully. They do take game 1. We take game 2, and it's looking like we are going to win in 7, and we're going to play the Atlanta Hawks. So the Hawks have Trae Young, DeJounte Murray, DeAndre Hunter, Jalen Johnson. They got Ben Simmons, Clint Capella, AJ Griffin, Miles Bridges, Jeremiah Robinson. Also a lot of power forwards on this team for sure, with Ty Jerome and VJ Miller at the end. So game 1 we take. Also take the 2-0 lead, and then we take 3-1 lead. Can we sweep them? And we can't. Can we beat them in 5? No, we can't, of course. But can we beat them in 6, though, and not force a game 7? So we're going to see right now. They want to give more minutes to Najee Marshall and give less minutes to Paul Reed. I'm not going to do that. So we got the lead heading into the 4th. Can we keep it, though? And it's a close one. Looks like we got to hop into it. Swapping into the game, the Atlanta Hawks have the ball right now. They pass it to DeJounte Murray. DeJounte Murray with the ball right now. He's playing point guard, and he gets blocked by Paul Reed. What a block by Paul Reed. Derek White with the ball right now. Derek White is on Miles Bridges, or Miles Bridges guarding him. Derek White, what's he going to do? Derek White puts a shot up, and he does make it until he ties the game. Let's go, Derek White. What a clutch shot from him. DeJounte Murray has the ball right now. Let's see what DeJounte Murray is going to do. He's got Damian Lillard right now. See what's going to happen. DeJounte mid-range, and he gets it to go. Man, what a shot. So Damian Lillard with the ball right now. What is he going to do? He's going to hit that Dame time we're going to see right now. Dame drives it on DeJounte. Dame passes it out to Derek White. Derek White from downtown. No good. Rebound DeAndre Hunter. And that might have just sold the game here. The Hawks might have just worth the game 7 if they score it here. Pass it back to DeJounte. DeJounte passes it to Capella. And yeah, Capella dunks it. And that might just be it. Unless we can hit a 3 right here. And if we miss, we're going to have to foul. That's basically going to be it. So, Dame, I'm going to need you to stop passing, buddy. I need you to do something. So, Dame, why do they have... Oh, they have Keon Johnson in the game. Don't know where Embiid is. Dame. Good to go. What a shot. So after a very, very clutch shot from Damian Lillard, it is now a 1-point game. We have a chance to win. The Atlanta Hawks have a bonus, and they put back in Trae Young. We put back in our starting lineup, Kyle Kuzma, and Joel Embiid are back in the game. We fouled Trae Young, so I feel like that was the worst person to foul, but they passed it to him, so I got that right there. So Trae Young, please tell me he sells, he chokes, and field number 1 is good. Almost missed it, though. Field number 2 is good. He greens both. Timeout, Philly. Our final timeout. So, man, it's time. Can we go ahead and advance the NBA Finals right now? Let's see what's going to happen. So, Jonathan Isaac is passing it out. So, let's see if Jonathan Isaac passes it too. And it is going to be... He's taking a while. Damian Lillard. Dame drives in on Trae, and he's sold. He's sold pretty bad there on that. But they foul. Is that Jeremiah Robinson Earl? Yeah. So if he makes this, the game is most likely over. And Jeremiah Robinson Earl hits both. So might be over here. So they're gonna pass it to Joel Embiid. Joel's bringing the ball up. They pass it to Dame. They pass it to Kuzma. Kuzma for 3 breaks it, and that's it. They're forcing a game 7. So here we go. We got the ball. DeJounte Murray has the ball right now. He gets a screen. Trae Young with the ball. And Trae Young, he's having a bag near DeJounte for 3. No good. Rebound, Kyle Kuzma. So Kuzma, here we go. It's about that time he gets fouled by Miles Bridges. Let's see if he can hit 2 free throws. This is very, very clutch here. Clutch shot from Kyle Kuzma. Free throw number 1 is good. And they take out, let's see who they take out. I don't know who they took out. So they took out Jonathan Isaac. Or they put in Jonathan Isaac. He hits both free throws, and that should be game. So either the Spurs or the Oklahoma City Thunder, and OKC is looking like it's gonna be. So Shea versus Joel Embiid. Here we go. Sixers versus Oklahoma City Thunder. OKC. They got Jaden McDaniels, Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, Cody Williams, Uzma Dang. So the bench kind of declines a little bit, but hopefully we should be good. Game 1, they do take. We tie it up 1-1. We win another game, but can we go ahead and take the 3-1 lead? Yes, we can. Can we close them out in 5? Let's go, Philadelphia. Let's beat OKC in 5 games. Hopefully we can. Let's see what happens to get a championship in Philly. Get Dame and Joel Embiid his first ring, and we get to overtime. And we are gonna pull it off. That was how was the continued percent. 38 from Dame, 24 from Kuzma, 20 from Embiid, 12 from Nathan Isaac, 14 from Robert Jones, 12 from Paul Reed, and 7 from Keon Johnson. What a win it was for Philadelphia. We are NBA champions. My channel's MVP is Joel Embiid. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Do I think it's gonna happen in real life? Probably not. I doubt they're gonna try and trade for Kuzma. I don't even think they're gonna try and get them because they don't want to give him a backseat, but we'll see what happens. See you guys next time. Bye bye. If you want to see another one of this, like where I try and trade for, or will I put Damian Lillard on the Boston Celtics? Or if you want to see another video like this, I could make a Boston Celtics one of this, because the Celtics will have interest, but we'll see what happens. For real. Bye-bye.